Hello guys, welcome back with me Putri. In this occasion, I will share some information about teenage pregnancy. This information will be very useful for teenagers, especially teenage girls. So, please watch till the end. Okay, before I go into the explanation, here are the contents that I will explain to you. First, teenage pregnancy background. Second, teenage pregnancy data in Indonesia. Third, causes of teenage pregnancy. Fourth, teenage pregnancy effect. And fifth, prevent teenage pregnancy. Okay, let's get into the first explanation about the backgrounds of teenage pregnancy. The background of teenage pregnancy. Teenage pregnancy happens when a young woman aged between 13 until 19 years old is having sexual intercourse which leads to pregnancy. The number of pregnant teenagers in Indonesia is 58.56%. This evidence from other countries indicates high teenage pregnancy. Every year, Indonesia also reports an increase to the number of pregnant teenagers. A study conducted in South Asia found that women who are pregnant in their teenage period tend to receive negative stigma from their teachers, health service staff, and the community. Teenagers in majority have not finished their high school, are married, not work, and financially dependent on their parents. The emotional development of teenagers are not yet stable, making it hard for them to become a young mother. The present study aimed at analyzing age, residence, wealth status, education, occupation, and marital status. Second, I will show you the data on teenage pregnancy in Indonesia. Here is the data on teenage pregnancy in Indonesia. You can see teenage pregnancy and motherhood. Percent of women aged 15 until 19 who have had children or are currently pregnant. In Indonesia was reported at 1.5% in 2017, according to the World Bank collection of development indicators compiled from officially recognized source from the World Bank in May of 2020. Third, the cause of teenage pregnancy. Causes of teenage pregnancy include: first, parents' failure to provide moral values. Second, psychosexual abuse. Third, lack of education. Fourth, adolescent sexual behavior. Fifth, intake of drugs, alcohol. And sixth, they don't have any cognition of the central fact of sexuality. Fourth, I will explain the effect of teenage pregnancy. Teenage pregnancy effects such as: first, life-threatening. Pregnant adolescents under the age of 20 are 4 times more likely to die of maternal death and 50% of the incidence of infant mortality than women who are pregnant at the age of more than 20 years. Pregnancy in adolescence is closely related to the incidence of anemia, hypertension, and preeclampsia, so that the risk of death is greater. Second, difficult for the girl to continue with her education. This is because 24/7 of her time will be devoted to caring for the baby. Third, finding a regular source of income becomes difficult. On average, they still depend on their parents' income because they are too young and lack of education to find work. Fourth, children born often display retarded psychosocial development and malnutrition effect due to lack of nutrition in the mother. Fifth, socially unacceptable because of pregnancies that occur underage. Lastly, an explanation regarding the prevention of teenage pregnancy. How to prevent teenage pregnancy? First, learn to respect yourself. Learn to care about your future. There are many things that can be achieved in the future than having to spend your youth to take care of the baby and sacrifice your health. Second, lay out the consequence. Learn the consequence of teenage pregnancy. Third, don't make sex a taboo subject. Find out more about sexual education so you don't fall into a bad relationship. Well, this is the conclusion of the explanation regarding teenage pregnancy. It can thus be concluded that teenage pregnancy is a problem to the entire society. Moreover, since it's largely caused by a factor in the society, it's the obligation of every member of the society, including religious leaders, parents, teachers, and the teenagers themselves to participate in addressing the issue. Okay, that's the end of my explanation regarding teenage pregnancy. I hope this information can be useful. Thank you for your attention. Bye bye.